Yo, let's rock! How's it all going? Let's do this thing. Right, now, is the music too loud? How is it all sounding? By the way, this is an absolute banger of a track. Right, I think, yeah, the music overall is pretty good in this game, but this opening one, what an awesome track. Right, so, let's just check that everything is working here. Right, very nice. Okay, right, so, let me just turn it down just a tiny bit. Maybe I'm going to turn it down from here. That's it. Perfect. Right, so here is the plan for today. We're going to play a bit of Curiosity. We're going to do something very, very specific. And then I just want to do, I kind of got about 10 minutes of game dev that I'm looking to do. And then I'm going to play some more Curiosity. So, what are we going to do right now? We are going to essentially get what I don't know what the official name is, but I'm going to call it the Devil's Crown in Curiosity. So the Devil's Crown is like during each level you can get the Devil's Crown, which means that you can essentially sleep and go back to your last cat bed as many times as you like, except and not specifically only 9 times. And to get there, you have to effectively sleep 9 times. Haha. And that is what we're going to do. So we're going to just sleep 9 times, get the Devil's Crown, and then we are going to attempt this music. Now, this music one, after speaking with a few people, like I went into Grand Pooh Bear's stream, and someone was saying this music level is the most difficult one. And I'll be honest, it looks really, really, really hard. It looks really, really difficult. So we're just going to do the best that we can. We might fail multiple times, but before we do anything else, okay, I've got to just work out something. No, in fact, yes, okay. So I was almost about to sleep. But what I need to do before anything else is I need to. It's kind of a little bit. It's weird. It's not like it's more of a quality of life issue rather than anything actually that problematic. But I need to put a cat bed down here. All right, and then I'm going to go over here. I'm going to sleep. Oh no, I don't need to sleep quite yet. So here's what's going to happen. Yeah, this might be a bit more of a pain than I thought. Let me just try and work out how I can do this. No, it's not going to be too bad. It's not going to be too bad. So, which way did we come from? I think. Yes, right. So we go this way. Yes, right. Now I've lost the crown. That's all I needed to do. Right. So now I've got 9 lives left. Right. So that's 9. 8. And we're going to just keep cycling through. So that we can go to essentially get the Devil's Crown. So when you lose all your lives, you go to hell. And essentially, I do have a plan here. It's because that's the thing. This game is for really, really, really good, like people who are really good at like 3D platformers, and I am only middle of the line. So I'm going to use an exploit, which is not an exploit, it is intended for the map. So you're meant to have 9 lives, and you get probably a better ending if you if you kind of resort to only using those 9 lives. So I'm going to keep using it. This will make sense eventually. Alright, 1 life left. Now I'm going to use 1 more. Right, now what happens if I try to use one now? This skull and crossbone appears. So I can use this. And then we're brought to hell. And we've got a really good, fun and difficult level that we need to do. Oh. I'm sure that wasn't there before. Maybe this changes slightly. Oh, what are the bloodstains? I don't know what that is. Right, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, maybe this is the same. This looks a bit different. So I wonder if he says anything different this time. Thanks for your help. Thanks for your support.
I'll lend you my crown. It will give you infinite lives until you get to the next level.
Yeah.
What do I get out of this deal, you ask? Well, I don't want to spoil the endings, and you're certainly in no position to bargain.
So what we've got ahead now is we want to get the Devil's Crown, which gives us infinite lives. And we've got a very difficult platforming section to do to get there, but they're all manageable. Oh, this starts off brutal already. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to hope that I can just do a regular run and jump. Yeah, that's not easy. I think I have to go to that one first. Oh, the music's absolutely awesome. Oh no, I clearly missed that. I had the camera angle wrong. That was on me. Oh, music though. So I'm in no rush now. This music's so cool. This music's so cool that, you know what, it's fine. And again, you're trying to sort of jump so that you're trying to kind of get the long ways. So I want to jump when the other one is long, so the length of my jump. Oh, actually, yeah, that's fine. Okay, I feel like that way's probably better. That's what I should have done. Okay, I'm just going to wait just a little bit longer. Oh, no, actually, no, that's not as... That one's much better. I think I can make this jump. Oh, almost overcooked it. Oh no, that was a terrible... I shouldn't have done that. Oh, is this a run to get to that, like... So, 1, 2... Oh no, I just undercooked it. Never mind, we can do it. Alright. Good challenge, I like it. But we got the most of the sweetest music, so I'm in no rush to get through this. This is awesome. No, I don't think I think I have got to go to this one. Yeah. That camera angle does not feel great. Yeah, that one is easier to get to. Oh, no, that doesn't feel right. Oh, okay. What? How did I do this jump before? I think it must be from about here. That's good. Right. So, run. Oh, okay, right. Oh, that looks tough. I think this has got to be a running jump from here, and I'm going to jump to it when it's like vertical towards me. So about now. Beautiful. Just need to get the dimensions. I think we've just got a nice easy bit. Okay, that's fine. I didn't need to overthink that. I think that's just a simple jump. Another easy-ish jump. Okay, wall run to land on that barrel. Let's go for it. 1. Okay. Now these barrels, I'm just hoping that they're quite fair. So I'm going to try and get to the centre of the barrel if I can. That's good. Oh, more wall running. Okay. Let's just line up. So wall run to wall run. Then I'm presuming we've got to land on that spinny barrel. Let's go for it. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, I don't like the spinny barrel onto this. Maybe if I'm near the centre. No, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Right. I'm guessing this big rock I'm going to have to fall on at some point. There was a rock going up and down, right? Yeah. Okay, let's just kind of work out the dimensions. That seems fine. I don't need to overthink it too much. Now, hopefully this will lead me to somewhere useful. Ah.
No, hey, get back here.
Okay, that's a bit of actually... These stairs are a little bit sinister. It's not that that's a particularly difficult jump, but I've still got to respect it. Okay, boom. All right. So now, one could argue that why didn't you try doing it with 9 lives and then resorting to this if you failed, which is a good idea, but I can explain it pretty well. So, if I were to do that, it's not as though I lose the checkpoints when I come back, so that would be fine. But here is the problem. I am the only way you can possibly save any data in this game is by running into one of these save points, right? And I mean, literally, that's the only way you can save data. So so now I've got the Devil's Crown, I saved it. I can close the game and come back and then be like, right, I'm ready to do this really, really difficult level with the Devil's Crown. Whereas I would not have had that ability because I'd had to have climbed all my way back to this cafe in order to save the game. So if I left the game running, so now that I've actually got the game saved and we've got the Devil's Crown at the ready, there's going to be a quick intermission when I pick up my rusty tools in game dev, and I'm going to do about 10 minutes of game dev because there's something very specific that I want to do. It's not too complex, but I haven't worked out exactly how we're going to do it. I'm going to very temporarily... Right, so now we've got that saved. In fact, what I'll do very quickly, I don't think it shouldn't matter too much, but if I go remove... No, actually, no, we'll leave that. Right, yeah. So let's just save that there. And then we can go quit to menu, and in fact, I can just close it now. But we have got the game saved. So it does, it's just, yeah, that's one of the, I would say the biggest flaw with this game is just the saving inconsistency. It's just a little bit confusing. But anyway, let's go. Let's do the thing. All right. This is going to be, so we're going to pick up game dev, and I'll explain what the thing is and what we're trying to do. So let me actually, even though it's only going to be for a little bit, let's up. Yeah, we're just going to temporarily update this, and then we'll come back to this. But I wanted to do this. So here's the issue, right? This game which I'm playing, which is a rage-based game, I really shouldn't be advertising it as a rage game. It's like, oh, here's something that you don't want to happen, But it's going to be a sort of kind of semi-precision. Here is where things get interesting. Right now, I have not put much work into this game so far, but I'll explain the bits that I have done. I've understood how tile sets work, and I'm getting pretty good at them. So if we go, how do we do this game? Hold on. So what I need to do is go. Oh, okay. For some reason, I can't seem to play on full screen unless that's a display one. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right. So you can probably just about see, I was just checking, that this is the character here. I've got the W, A, S, D keys, move them, and they are very specifically moving one tile up, down, left and right, etc. Etc. Right. Now, so you're probably thinking, well, what if you've got a long distance? You can't hold that button and keep going, right? You'd have to press like D, or you'd have to do that. Also, one thing that's quite nice is you can queue up moves. So if I wanted to go, say, down, down, up, up, right, right, left, left, or something, I could go down, down, up, up, right, right, left, left, and it will. Okay, yeah, but it will kind of store all the moves. So. Yeah, so they're all doing all the moves. So which is useful when you're thinking, oh, I know I need to do a certain series of moves in order to get that. So that is going to be a large part of the game. But what I want to do is give the player the ability to hold like shift or hold a button down, so that they can move like they would more a traditional tile-based game where you hold right and it just keeps going right. And when you press this button, which we're going to say is shift, it cancels the queue that you've built up. So Oh, let's see how much I've done. Yeah, okay, I've actually done part of the work already. So, so at the moment, if I start like moving, and I've got quite a few moves queued up, so at the moment this is going to go on for a little while, right? So I'm going to build up some more moves. If I just press shift, it does instantly finish the one that it was currently on, and then stop. Now that's part of the way there. What we're now looking to do is make it so that if we're holding shift and we move right, then which isn't doing anything, that it just continues to move right until that's what we're kind of looking to do, and we're going to call it smooth moving because it doesn't really count as running because you're not actually moving any faster, but it is going to be useful if you've just got a long run that you need to do. So that is what we're going to work on. How much of it have I done so far? Because I remember doing a little bit offline. So this is right. So let's have a look. So what we've got so far is this is the update function, and I've got here something called smooth moving, which is a boolean here, and I've literally made it equal to input.left shift / right shift. So what that means, even though we haven't actually got an awful lot, in fact we can even test this now, can't we? Where are we? So this smooth moving, you can see this boolean that I've just got my mouse over there. As long as I'm holding shift, it's sort of staying on. Okay, right. So there we go. All right. So the way which we could work it is so. If smooth moving, the Q directions are going to go to 0. Now, I think we might not even need that. Hear me out on this. Let's just come back to that. So this is the movement here. So WD. So up, down. No, up, right, down and left. So these are up, right, down and left, and we've got this function here. So what does this do? If alive, which is fine, so if it's not alive, return. So what we kind of want to do is this actually might be easier than I thought. So what's happening is first of all, we can't move if we're dead, so that's just checking that we are alive. All right, so if it's not alive, just return not doing anything. If we are alive, however, when we haven't got smooth moving on, the Q direction, we're just adding one, and this routine here, move jack, is so if not moving, then we're starting this routine which is moving. And let's have a look. For some reason I've got this boolean that I create for the first time, first movement, but I think I know why that is, but we'll worry about that in a bit. Right. The reason, so this is the interesting thing, and I want to kind of say everything out loud as I do this. If we, right. Now this is something that took me a little while to work out, and it really is quite important that it does this. Is if I've got of course the directional buttons don't do anything, but if you actually look, in fact we can probably pan in a little bit on the character. If I'm running down, right, I don't know if you've noticed, and this is why it's quite difficult, is that the animation, when you've got multiple things in a row, it doesn't start again. It continues the same animation while it's moving. So if it's moving right, say this many times in a row, you can see that it doesn't just kind of reset the animation, which was a little bit tricky to work out how to do. And I think that's partly to do with why I had this first movement thing. And what we're doing is this is move individual space routine. So it's starting whatever direction is queued up first. So let's have a look. God, there's still quite a lot going on, isn't there? So it's yes, okay. So first movement in queue is saying that we should play it continuously, and then the direction facing equals there. And then the current, it then changes the XY position. Yeah, okay. Right. Wow. Yeah, so this is one of the fun parts of looking at old code. So looking at old code, because I'd made this code a little while ago. I can't believe it's actually as in depth as it currently is. So this is the bit where we're actually moving. So this is my master, my big old bit of code called mover that does all the moving. So this bit here is where we're moving to, and this is essentially while it's moving, hold the code up until it's reached the place, and then we say the current XY position equals the thing which is a bit confusing is it's saying current XY pos, right? Oh, I see. Yes. Okay. So, yeah. So this is actually, this is the XY position. Sorry, that's what I've got a bit confused about. So it's finding out the XY position, and we can work out that if we have moved up, for example, it's going to go 0 along and 1 up, and if we're going right, we're going to go right along 1, and yeah, so that's what it is. So it's basically working out what that is. That's absolutely fine. I understand it now. It just took me a little while to sort of grasp that. Okay, good start. Okay, and if ever you're running into a wall, instead of it moving directly, breaking into a wall or a fence, it just faces that direction. And then we've got intentionally last direction. Yes. So this bit here makes a bit more sense here. So the reason that we can actually get the animation to play continuously, even when we're going several tiles, is because it's checking to see if the last one is the same. Because if it's moving right and then you're moving right another tile, it will work that out, and then just keep the same animation instead of starting it from the beginning again. Okay, right, which is all great. So this does this moving exactly how we want it. Okay, so move jack routine. First movement equals true. Brilliant. Okay, so I think, so this is checking move individual space routine, direction. Okay, so what we want to do is because I'm trying to work out if we can fit everything in one bit of code, because obviously, so what we want to do somewhere here, and I don't even know if we need this, because I think we can still have, so smooth moving is when we've got shift held down, and the queued directions, this is what's building up, and it can build up indefinitely. So if you were to really press really quickly, you could build up way faster, but that's okay. So that one, I think this all seems fine. So I think it should be something like if. So let's get rid of that for the time being. We don't need that. So if smooth moving, do something, else, I think do that. And what we're going to do, we're going to say see, so it's going to be that, but the direction that we're moving in is going to be, because we've got another thing, we've got not this one, not direction facing, hold on, smooth moving direction. This is going to be quite relevant. So, oops, I've just gone all the way down here. So we'll work out what the smooth moving direction is in a sec. Now let's go back to, oh no, I've lost my code. Where was I? I was focusing too hard. Okay, here we go. This is the place, right. So this will be move in smooth moving direction. Okay. Let's have a look. And what we want to do as well is, actually, we're going to do a function which is get smooth moving direction. So let's go get a new function here. Public direction enum. So this directions enum is a new thing that I made. Is actually an enum that I made on my own, I think. So if I go to definition, we're going to get the master script here that I made. And we've got up, down, left, right, and pause. And the pause is very, very important here. And I'll explain why. So direction enum. That's what we're looking to get out of this particular function that we're doing. And the function is called get smooth moving direction. Okay. And it's going to be if input dot get key code dot w return return direction enum dot up. So we can actually we can kind of do the same. Let's go tidy it up a little bit. If we did something like that, and then so we just want to do the same for W, and I like to go sort of clockwise around, so it will be like, so W D is right, S is down, and A is going to be left. But you'll notice that this is still giving an error message, and this is really important. At the end of this, we're going to say return direction enum dot pause. So when it's checking for the direction, if W, D, S, and A, or if any of those are held, let's just, like for my own OCD, oh god, that feels so much better. Oh please, oh yes, okay, all right, the whole world can carry on spinning, it's okay, we're fine now. All of the things are perfectly in line. Right, so but if you're not holding anything down, then it will return pause. Now that's very important for this point here. So so now we want to, if smooth moving, so now we're going to say smooth moving direction equals get smooth moving direction. Okay. If smooth moving direction is not equal to direction enum dot pause, then we want to do that. I mean, that could almost be it. That might actually be all we need to do. And so the reason, so I think right now, I don't think this is going to work first time. I think we might run into error messages, but the purpose is as long as we're holding down shift, let's just check. So I think we can get rid of this bit, right? Because what's going to happen is, I think we just, actually we don't need the else and we don't need that. Okay, let's just check. Let's just go through the motions. So if we're holding shift, smooth moving equals true, right? And now, then any cued direction is going to be gone, okay? And then if we press W, yeah, I think this is going to work. I think this is going to work, right? So we're going to save. And then, like, so if while we're holding that, smooth moving is true, we still do move jack, right? And like, and what will happen here is the directions to add will be that. And if this isn't, if we're not moving already, then it will start this routine. So this bit is only really relevant if we have smooth moving off, this bit. And to be fair, so I think what we could do, we could actually, to make it a little bit, I quite like this. No, I suppose it doesn't matter too much, but like this actual direction, this argument that we're putting in, doesn't matter too much if we've got smooth moving. But let's go give it a test. Let's get a trial run. If this works, then I'll be really happy. Yeah, okay. So let's give this a bit of a play. So let's just check first of all that we haven't, everything is still the same as it was before if we don't hold shift. And now we're going to stack a bunch of lefts and rights together, and then press shift and it does instantly stop. Okay, everything's fine so far. All right. So not quite. So what's happening is it feels like we're still kind of a step closer, but I can't hold left. I can't continuously hold left. So let's find out why. I'm sure it's not going to be too complicated. But what we want to do is go back into here. So if direction count is, oh, okay. So the conditions, like, so what's happening is as soon as we've moved one place, it's saying the direction count is 0, so it cancels out. So we want to have, so alive, that's always going to happen. But it will be something like, and this isn't it. We haven't done all of it. There's definitely more that we need to do. Or smooth moving. Now, here's the problem. It can't really be. No, it's not smooth moving. What we can do, we can create a boolean, something like smooth moving activated equals smooth moving. Okay. All right. Oh no, maybe not. Hold on. Maybe we don't need that. Right, maybe we don't need that. So the moment that we no, there is a reason. Here's the problem that occurs, I think. So what's going to happen if we had kept this exactly the same? So the whole point is if we hold shift down, then it's going to continuously cycle through here, trying to get the direction. I mean, this would work. In theory, this would work. Let's just see if this works. Are we creating an infinite loop? That's an important question to ask. That's a very relevant question. So if we're holding shift, the only thing which is continuously cycling is if we're holding shift and not holding a button down, it's checking every frame to see if we've got either the WASD key down, and if we're holding a direction. Because what we kind of... Yeah. I mean, like, I think this would work anyway. We're going to give this a try. Did that save? Yeah. Okay. I think so. Yeah. Right. I think this will work anyway, but let's just give this a test. Oh, let's go. Okay. Oh, have I just created an error message? What have I done? Okay. Oh no, I think I have created an infinite loop. Oh gosh. Right, okay. I'm still here. Right. Let's try and work out. Yeah, I've definitely done something. Let's find out. That's really weird. Oh yeah. I see what I've done. Yep, I have created an infinite loop. Okay, good. We're back on board. Okay, so the slight problem right now is I know what I've done, because if we're holding shift, right, first of all, holding shift isn't a problem, but the moment you move in a direction, then then everything's fine. You're moving in that direction because that's starting this. Then as soon as I let go, so what we need to do, unfortunately, we need to actually close this window. Now it's going to be slightly problematic when it loads back up, but that's okay. These things happen. While we're doing this, I think we can still carry on working on this. So I knew there was a problem, and I was saying I hope I don't create an infinite loop, and I did create an infinite loop. But there is easily ways to fix this. So we would need a Boolean, which is smooth moving activated. So while that and smooth moving activated is true, so this is a temporary one. So if smooth moving, yeah, then else, I always like to go there, smooth moving activated equals false. So we're holding shift down. I think this is it. Right, is this actually closed yet? Is it still giving me grief? I'm going to have to Alt F4 it. All right, okay. Task manager time. Now, I don't think there's anything actually particularly... I'm just going to quickly... Right, don't worry, I still am here. Don't worry, I'm still here. There's still... Just imagine there's music going on in the background. Let's have a look. Right, don't worry, I am still definitely here. We need to... okay. Oh, that's better. Okay. All right. So I think... we can come back. We're back. Yeah, I just wanted to check to preserve back. No, don't bother. So, yeah, we haven't actually lost anything. It's just a bit of time. So I think I can see where the infinite loop was created, and we can even look at it while we're speaking. So while smooth moving was activated, if I had smooth moving there, that meant that the moment that this was on pause, essentially infinite frames were occurring, like while there wasn't a direction being held. So I would have needed somewhere just a yield return, but now that shouldn't be a problem, because if the direction, so if the direction is not equal to pause, then we do all of this. Otherwise, smooth moving activated equals false. And that will mean, yeah. So I think so. Let's just get this, because I think this might need to be. I'm trying to work out if this needs to be smooth moving activated. If this one here needs to be smooth moving activated or not. Let's. I think the safest way of doing this is doing it this way, seeing if this works. If this does, brilliant. We'll leave it. So it's a bit of trial and error. There's a complicated reason as to why the game is called Black, which we'll go into one day, I'm sure. Right. Okay. So let's hope we don't. Yeah. So I don't want to create an infinite loop. So I'm going to see if this works, and if it does, brilliant. So now let's just see. We can still move left and right like normal. I can still queue a bunch of moves up and then press that to instantly stop, which is great. Now, oh, check this out. Okay, all right. Feels like I've done everything. This is working perfectly. Ah, okay. Now that's interesting. So what we've got. So this is the slight problem, and it shouldn't matter too much. Huh. Okay. All right. So this is mostly fixed now. The bit which I'm still trying to work out, and I'm sure there is a. Huh. So if I hold Shift and then press left and then let go of Shift, then it still continues. Oh. We'll worry about that in a bit. I don't think that's. Oh. It's a very interesting problem. Was not expecting that. Anyway, let's. Yeah, did that just happen because I ran into a wall? Let's go have a look. So. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm not sure why that's going on, but it feels like we still mostly fixed the problem. Let me just try one more time. Oh. Yeah, there is a problem. Ah, okay. So, for some reason, and I'm sure there's a great reason as to why this is the case, but when we hold Shift and run into a wall, but not if we just run into a wall. But let's do a bit more testing. So, so that's fine. And does it happen if I go into the other wall? Yes, it does. So, yeah, for some reason, somehow the animation is just times by 1,000. So it's as if it's trying to do 1,000 animations in one go. And there's probably a good, easy reason as to why that is the case. Let me have a look. Go back onto here. Move space in that direction. So is tile walkable? Oh. So, yeah, for some reason, if we're holding Shift, it's trying to work out if the tile is walkable. And that one, let's have a little look at this function. Oh, this might not even be. Oh, this is on the game creation. So let's go to the definition. So, yeah, this is an interesting problem. But this is why it's been a while since I've really got my sort of got my paws into I've got my claws into some nice like meaty coding. I do like it. Right, so that one, if the first movement is in the queue, so what we should do, I think it's to do with us getting to this bit of code, and still doesn't make an awful lot of sense. So what we could do right now is I think our first way is we look at this current XY position. So let's go to definition. Yeah, we're going to have a look at that and see where we're at. So let's go pause it. I need to change a few things. Let's go make the screen just a bit nicer. Probably makes life a bit easier. We can select this one here, and we've got current XY position, which is 0, 1, and then 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we're currently at there. And if I go right 1, right 2, now. So we're still keeping an eye on this to see if it sort of changes. Now, I can run into there without any problem. Now, what happens if I hold shift? Okay, so it doesn't change the thing, because we've just got to work out. So something is occurring 1,000 times. And the reason I know, there is a good reason as to why I know there's 1,000 times it's occurring. So let's just have another look at this code. Let's try and work out exactly how the 1000s occurred. So what I've got here, this is a complicated, it's not actually that complicated, but this is a simple-ish bit of code, making sure that every different animation that we make is assigned to a number. So it sort of cancels out one animation when we're looking to do another one, if it's the same thing. That's what we're generally looking for. Oh yeah, that's my task manager. Now, for whatever reason, and I'm sure we'll work this out. Not that one. That one's. Let's try and go right from the beginning. So as we went right. Oh, in fact, let's just rule a few things out. Let's just assume, do we get the same animation if we're holding shift and going upwards as well? Let's go find that out. Yes, it seems like that is the way. Okay. So during this update, that's what's happening. It then goes over to here, where we're moving Jack. That's the moving Jack routine. Brilliant. We're then going to here, where we're starting this movement. Brilliant. Then, oh, face direction. Oh, which is move direction. That's the problem, I think. So it would be facing direction. Okay, that's weird, because I thought the face direction. Let's just go to this definition. This is a really simple. Ah, got it. Okay. All right, because I've actually got, despite, yeah, okay, this is the problem. So, despite the fact they are the two same pictures, I do plan on having an idle animation. So when you're just facing up, facing down, left, right, there is going to be a sort of idle animation. That's, okay, now this makes a bit more sense. So, this is the face direction here. And what's happening is, because I just thought it would be direction. So what would actually, first of all, let's go find out exactly when it's being called. So face direction here. So that's weird. So face direction. Because we obviously want to make sure that it finalizes on facing that way, but we want to check to see if the let's go to this definition in. Go to definition. Right. Direction facing. So this is Jack. It could be something like if direction facing is equal to direction to face, return, else direction facing equals that, and then you play that. So I think that'll fix it. Let's give it a try, because I do know why that's happening now. It's good to getting back into code though. It's been a while. Right. You said this was only going to take 10 minutes. I know. Right, here we go. Oh no. Have I created another infinite loop? Oh no, somehow I've created an infinite loop. How did that happen? Didn't mean to do that. So I just kind of got to work out why. Right, so we definitely have created an infinite loop. We just got to kind of work out why. Okay. I've obviously done something terrible. Let's try and work this out. So I'm pretty sure it happened over here. Now this we have actually, yeah, okay. We're going to have to, sorry, I don't think there's actually, apologies. If we just go over there, end task. I am not on form today, but to be fair, it's been a little bit, I'm a little bit rusty when it comes to coding. No, okay, right. So face direction. Created an infinite loop. So let's go to this definition. It was when we tried to change this. Let's have another look. So if direction facing, let's just go to the definition. So this is direction. This is direction facing. So, for some reason, literally all I did was add this bit of code, and then that created an infinite loop. And I wonder why. Okay. Let's go get rid of that. Let's just check that we're back. If we did that, are we just back on the same level of problems that we've got before? Let's go. Oh yeah, I think this is still loading up, isn't it? Oh, this is embarrassing. Okay. Right. So hopefully now that I've saved that and we play, we just get the same error message as before. It's like, right, let's go. Okay, so we can still run up. Now let me just have another quick check of something. Master go. Okay, so the reason I'm looking is like, I'm looking at this number here. This number generally is indicating how many animations are occurring, but not always. Although it does feel like it's a bit choppy right now, doesn't it? I wonder why. Maybe it's trying to do a lot of things in one go. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. But if we hold shift, we can still move around. But if we run into the wall, an error message occurs. Because somehow it thinks that there's 1,000. And in fact, we have got 1,000 elements here, right? And I've got a self, like, you know, part of my code within my animation part is saying if it should never get as high as 1,000. If it gets as high as 1,000, there's something wrong. So that error message is a safety precaution that I made a while ago. You know, because otherwise it would create other problems that wouldn't just be an error message. It would create an infinite loop. So let's have another quick look, see what we're doing wrong. So we've got so if smooth moving, that just gets rid of the queue, that's fine. And then we're adding we want to move Jack. So that's going to add there. Then this happens over here. So when it's here, it's this bit of code here. Let's go to this definition. So the moving individual tile checks to see if it's walkable. In this case, it's not walkable. So then it just faces this direction. And then it's like, and every frame it's checking. So it's repeating this bit of code over and over and over again. And it's basically saying, like, if you can't move in that direction, just face in the direction that you were planning to move. That sounds pretty good. Okay, so now I mean, can we put the bit of code like else if move direction is not equal to face no direction facing, then do all of this, right? So this is, let's just see, is this going to create another infinite loop? Because we're checking to see if we're facing there. I think we give this a try, and I think either way, either this works beautifully or it doesn't. But I'm going to go back to Curiosity afterwards. I really want to play some more Curiosity, but because this feels like it's an error message that, like, we definitely have made some progress. I just got to work out why everything's feeling a bit slow at the moment. Yeah. Ah, it did. It just created it created another infinite loop. Right. Never mind. Never mind. We will cross this bridge another time. Let's go get rid of that. We'll worry about this another time, like I say. Let's just go get rid of that. And we'll stick there. So, but we've made some good progress. That's fine. I'm happy with that. And we'll come back to that a bit later. Right, now, where were we? Curiosity. Right. Let's go. I think, yeah, we've still got music. Ah, yes, right. And that's going to be at the back of my mind the whole time now. So there's a chance we just don't make that much progress this time because this is really, really tough. Like, just the opening part of this is hard. So I'm going to go resume game. And there is something quite important that I need to do.
Tells me we're gonna see each other a lot.
Yeah, because the problem is there's no easy way of returning back to the save point unless you're literally exiting the game and loading the game. So what we're going to do, this first part of this whole level is really, really, really hard. So my plan is I want the cat bed to be right next to this point because I'm going to have to retry this a lot. So let's go like that. Now, so we've got all 5 beds back. We now want to go this way.
Give my regards to that joke upstairs.
And we're going to put the bed just here. Okay. So you can see this is going to be quite tricky. Okay. Yeah, the problem is I'm losing ground every time I'm doing that. Oh no. Okay. All right. Diagonal. You can make that diagonal jump. That's good to know. I don't actually know where we're looking to go afterwards. I think I'm making progress. I was worried that I was not going to make any progress. Oh no, why did I do that? Oh yes, okay, right, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, where do we go after here? So I can keep this up to keep this going for a little while. Is it up there? Oh no, okay, alright. I actually genuinely don't know where you're supposed to go. I was panicking slightly. So that's okay, that's why we've got the cat bag there. Okay, so so I'm trying to work out, because I don't think we can get high enough to go on top of that hi-fi. Maybe I just try and go for the keyboard. That's my guess. Okay. Oops. Right. I obviously want to try and clear as much space as I can. I think this actually gets easier as you go further in. The more ground you make. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Right, here we go. Let's actually... 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, of course. This gets more and more difficult. It's because it's not a simple pattern because there's lots of curling around. Yeah, like I said, this might be a little while on this segment, but that's fine. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, hold on. There is actually, unfortunately, I now have to quit to menu because I've pressed the wrong button. I've accidentally created a cat bed there, so I'll have to load the game, which is fine. It's no problem. Otherwise, otherwise we're going to be in serious trouble. It's like, yes, we've lost all this progress. Now put my cat bed there. Right? Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Right.
Look what the cat dragged in.
So I'm going to do something really, yeah, do something that's just a little boring and sensible. It'll just save us a bit of time in the future. So first of all, we're going to enter the shop. We're going to get these beds reset. We've got all 5 left. We're going to jump over here. We're going to put a cat bed here. And then we're going to run back and then save the game. So that way, if ever I make a mistake again, we know exactly where to go. And I can even do this, and it probably won't save any time at all, but it teleports me over to here. Right. Now, I don't think... Can I go? No, I don't think I can go on these strings, which is fine. Oh, okay. Oh, this is tough. God, this requires a lot of concentration. Sorry, I'm not able to chat an awful lot whilst this is all going on. I can get that diagonal. We know that diagonal works. So I guess we'd probably do a run. Oh, I could have gone for the diagonal there. Just didn't think about it. Right, okay. Can we assess the situation? Right, where do I go from here? Because I don't think I can make that jump. It's alright, we're not going to... It's probably something obvious. The weird thing is I watched Grand Pooh Bear do this. I just don't remember where he goes from here. Maybe we can just get high enough. If we go onto here... Okay, that does not feel like that was how we're supposed to do it, but now we can at least assess the situation and try and work out if there was any other way to do it. So, do you actually have to do a... Yeah, because you can kind of climb up, but that's not easy. Right, now, do we want that coin? Is that actually the way forward? I think it might be the way forward. So this feels like it's a running jump. No, it wasn't. But... Okay. Oh. Right. Oh, we've got one of these. Now, I think I know what these records do. I was hoping... Normally this means that there's going to be an interactable, like a story. I have a feeling these records just disappear, or they sort of... So we're going to try and get ourselves over to there. Right. Okay, they spin around and disappear. That's good. That's good to know. Right, let's go have a listen to this memory. How is everyone doing today?
You would sit there for hours, watching and listening to the music and spectacle of it, just chilling in the windowsill, comfortable as anything. Those concerts just haven't been as fun since we lost you.
Aww. Okay. Alright. So now that we're there... Now, it almost implies that I've got to kind of use these records to go down. It's not often you descend, in this game. It's normally about going up. So, oh my god. Oh god, how big is this? This isn't fair. Look how much stuff there is in this level. Oh god. No. Right, so is there any merit in being on that piano/keyboard? I'm going to say no. I think I need to jump on here. Right, so just to fall down here, which didn't feel right, but I guess that's what we got to do. Obviously, I'm not in a super massive rush to put down another cat basket. Okay, so this seems to go up. Maybe we need to get to the top of this one. So they get smaller. Okay, I think that's a running jump. Yeah, that's another running jump. Right, I don't think it's that keyboard. Ooh, right, so this feels like it's the... is this a... So I've got to make the decision whether I think it's a running jump, like a wall running jump, or a wall like... I'm going to say it's a wall running, so I need to jump on that, run along the wall, then to the other one, then that's what we're going to go for. Okay. Oh, I was worried that was going to be like a drum that was going to bounce, and I would... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh no, these ones do bounce. Oh god. Okay. Alright, some of the drums do bounce, some of them don't. Okay, right. Can I make that jump there? I think so. Right, does that way just lead... What's the point of these spinny chairs? I reckon it's a long-winded way. I think I know what you need to do, and I'm not going to bother. I think you need to get onto spinny chairs and then bounce from side to side to get that coin. But I am perfectly acceptable bypassing and not getting that coin. So we're going to do a running jump to get there. Okay, I think this is just a regular jump. Okay, this, again, not too bad so far. Running jump into the drill. Yeah, into the drum, sorry. Right, okay, let's go. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Okay, oh, 1 of 4. We have done 1 of 4 already. Let's go. And someone said this was the hardest one. Gah, they're all losers. They don't know how to play because I'm really great at the game. Yes, right. And that's all we have to take home from this. This is just really easy. I'm just really great. Good. Right. Oh, nice. There's a Zeppelin. Okay, so we can... There's multiple ways of getting up here. In fact, let's just do the fun way. Oh. Does that accomplish or achieve anything? Not really. So I would guess that I can sort of... I mean, I think I need to wall run and then jump to that. That should be no problem. Okay. If ever we get to a difficult part... I mean, have I got to jump from there? Oh no, maybe not. Where is that note coming from? Ah. Okay. So a note comes out there, and then it leads to... Oh. Okay. So I think... Do we ever just say, let's use a one now? I think so. I think so. I might regret this, but at least we're going to get some more knowledge, and I think knowledge is what we need. Let's go for it. So we can stay on here, because I was thinking I could probably just go to the top of that. This one's more difficult. Can I do the diagonal jump? Yep. And I can do the diagonal jump back. This diagonal feels good. Oh no, I'm probably... Okay, I don't think I can make that diagonal jump now. Oh, no. Right, this is why we've done the we did the cat basket. Oh, that was good. I like that. That was tense, but luckily we've done the cat basket. We timed it well. We can do that because my plan is from what I've been told, there's 3 moments where there's these notes that you've got to jump from, and they're essentially the most difficult part. Okay, recovered. Okay, right. Now we're going to have to do that really complicated, like, wall run to get up, I guess so. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, that has got to be the way to do it. I mean, like, that is such a cruel way to end a really difficult jumping platform. It's like now you've got to do a sort of a really, really difficult wall run. Okay, so now we're here. My guess, we've just come from... Oh, look, there's a cat basket there. Oh. Hold on. Huh. I mean, the cat baskets are incredibly valuable, right? I think I can make that jump. I reckon we can get to that. And I think it's worth the... Whatever we lose, I think it's worth it. I think even if we have lost, we have to do a bit more again. I think that is going to be really valuable. Oh. Okay. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, no. Yeah, I thought I was going to fall to my death there. Oh, no. Okay. Right. So. Okay. Yeah, I think I can make that. Okay, right. That cat basket was worth it. Or cat bin, whatever you call it. Right, good. Okay. Right, now what have we actually lost by doing that? So we were on that keyboard. I think all we've lost is actually just that coin that we didn't want anyway. So I think that's a really, really big win for us. Okay. Oh, that bit looks tricky. Is there anything... So that's weird, isn't it? Right. We're either doing this bit or this bit. Oh, maybe I just... No, let's have a look. Oh, that's spinning. Okay. Right, do we ever just use a... There's so much more in this level. This is a really tough level. Okay. What's the point of all that stuff over there? I'm going to just say this is the way forward. And I think we use another cat basket because this bit looks like it's going to take me multiple attempts. Oh, what is all this about? Right. Okay. Ah. I wonder if... So is it? Oh, maybe this is the recovery. Not that we need it because we've well placed the thing, but I just want to know if this is the hypothetical way to recovery. So these are similar to. Ah, then that brings you around there, and then you can try this bit again. Okay, but we don't need to worry about that. So how would we go about doing this? Because I think it's just a matter of trying to jump as quickly as you can. To there, then to there, to there, to there. Okay, all right. That's really difficult, but that is definitely achievable. So now we need to go. That spins quite quickly. Okay, at least the objective is quite clear. Okay. Yeah, these spinning platforms are not as bad as you would think. Oh, okay, yep. You know when you press the button, but because you haven't actually landed yet, I sort of... Right. Right, that's good. So this note is going to arrive, and then we're going to kind of have a look as to see where it actually takes us. Oh no. Okay, all right. My guess is that I need to land over there. If it starts getting smaller... Oh no, we've still got a bit further. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Oh. What? What am I meant to do here? Right, okay. All right. calm yourself. Right. So I think, have I got to do a long jump to that drill and then somehow climb up this vinyl? Like, that can't be right. Is there another route that I'm missing? Okay, I think we just have to go there and see for ourselves. Yeah, so I want to... Yeah, if I could hold down... If only there was a way of just keeping the down button held so that I could be this zoomed out the whole time. Right. Because I think this will bounce me. Okay. I don't really know what the plan is. Okay. Can I go back to over here? Because I mean, was all of this... Do we even need to do any of this? Right. What are we meant to do with this vinyl? Because, I mean, I guess... Okay, how does this sound for a plan? We bounce, and then we land on one of the vinyls and try and get to that keyboard. That doesn't feel right, but... Okay. Right, okay. That's kind of lucky I was holding the thing there, but right. Ah, I don't know if I can reach there. Oh, maybe if you actually grapple onto it, it spins round. Ooh, okay, that's spicy. That is spicy, but I reckon I can do it. Okay, now I think yeah, because I could grapple onto it, and as it spins round, it can give me more height and momentum, is my going theory. Or missing that one might be the death of me. Yeah, that's okay. We're fine. We got this. Let me just have a quick check or something. Okay. This is a fall. This is why I made the cat basket. Right. I mean, it's like, come on. Come on. Ah, let me just fall. Okay, right.
At least you landed on your feet, hmm?
Right. Okay. Right. So we want to get to the big one there. Ah, not quite. Oh no. Yep. Hopefully. Okay, right. If I just aim for that cloud, maybe I can just land sooner. Yeah, I think you just got to be really, really quick with those jumps. They're not too bad. It's not too bad. You just got to be quick. So I've got to kind of jump on it as soon as I possibly can. Okay, that's fine. We can just do that. Yeah, I was trying to jump maybe a little bit too early. That's the one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, so it's 4 and then you get there. Okay. Yeah. These jumps aren't too bad. They're manageable. Right, so I couldn't quite make this one. Right. Now, whilst all this is going on, is there anything else that I'm missing? So I could, in theory, go left there. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Right. It would be nice to do another cat bed here, but I think I think this is all sort of doable. I think, right, I think I get it. So we use this vinyl to get us high up there, and ideally somehow get onto where my crown is sort of pointing to, is that drum, and then we get to that keyboard. Yeah, I don't think there's any other way to get there. And I've got to use my L2 to grapple. Ah, no. That's really tough. Yeah. Oh no, I've gone way too early. Oh, maybe not. Oh man, just made it. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to get to that one. Can I just stand here and just, yeah. Yeah, so this isn't easy. This isn't easy at all. Yeah, because I'm looking, I probably can go to that left way. Actually, maybe the left way might be... You know what? The more I look at it... Oh, wait a sec. We're going to go this way. That's really hard. I think really good players might be able to use that drum and do some sort of miracles and get onto the vinyl, right? How crazy would it be if the actual way forward is that keyboard and every single part of this... Yeah, okay, right, we might have... Right, because this jump here is achievable. Oh, don't you love musical notes that are moving in this sort of pattern? I love it. Oh, okay. Right. That one is probably the easiest one to get to. It's because I saw the coin there. The assumption was, Oh, hold on. Right, can I just get over there? And have we just gone all the way back to the beginning, or have we made progress? Is the question. Could I have, with that drum, gone all the way? I don't think I could have bounced all the way there. Then how? What's the purpose of all of that? I'm sure we'll find out later. Right. Oh, wow. Oh, no, this implies it's a secret person, and this wasn't the place that we were supposed to go. Let's go.
Whoa! You made it far. My name is Kit. Going up past here has been pretty difficult. But going down, though, that idea is simple.
Okay. So we use one at the beginning. Yeah. Right. Okay, so what happens here? You bounce, you get on one, get to the other one, then you've got to get to that vinyl. Okay, I think I see what we've got to do. So I've got to just time it slightly better this time. So go to this one here, then this one over here. Then there'll be a vinyl. And then it looks like I've got to do a running. Oh, that was not the direction that I wanted to go. Let's see if we can recover this. No, that is still not the way that we're... Right. Went in the wrong direction. Went in the wrong direction, guys. Oh, can we just save a bit of a trip and just go straight up? No, wait. No, that doesn't help us at all, does it? Yeah. What did I do last time? Oh, maybe you need to use this to get up to the next bit. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, okay. Right, so 1, 2... Oh, I couldn't quite get there, but that's okay. At the moment, there's not too much of a fall. So hopefully this will lead me to the vinyl. Right. Okay, and now we can go over here. It's going to be, so 1 over there, 1 straight over there. I was hoping to, yeah. Okay, that jump is not too difficult, but luckily there's quite a bit, there's some saving grace. I need to wait for this thing. Now we kind of, part of me wants to know what happens if you get mashed underneath. Do you clip through the wall? Is there a animation? Does something get said? Because it feels like I could get squished there. Okay, right, so vinyl. Oh, no, not quite, no. Oh, almost lost it. Okay, yeah. I think I don't actually need that last symbol. I think I can just go to, just run off that second symbol. And I think that is part of this game, is sometimes you're presented with, like, you're looking at a thing and you're thinking, am I making this way more difficult on myself than is necessary? It's like, yeah, I think I can just go from there, run, to there, run. Oh, no. Run. And then there, run. And then just go straight to there. Okay, yep. Oh, no, right, okay. Please say I can just stay on this and it doesn't disappear. Oh, no. Okay, right, I see what's happening. I see what's happening here. Face to face with greatness and it's strange. Okay. That jump does not feel nice. Can I make that jump? Why would that be there? I mean, that feels like it's a running jump. Yeah, it feels like it's a running jump, and I might be able to just get in the corner. Okay, yeah, that's not an easy jump. Okay, right, so now we go from that vinyl to that one over there. Okay. And then... Now, I've got to plan my route ahead, because I can't work out where I would go. Am I missing something? Is there a ledge that I can get to? Is it that central area? No. Do I fall down there? Or do I just do I have to get there to find out what I need to do? Because it's not obvious when I get there as to where to go. Oh, yes. Oh, Laker Gaming, how's it all rocking? Yes. Ah, right. Yeah, we're doing... Oh, yeah, hold on. I do apologise. I've realised I've actually got my game... It's saying software development. I did do a bit of software development earlier. I then created a bit of... a bit of an infinite loop and couldn't quite work it out. Yeah, let me just update there. Oh, maybe I have. How does that work? Let's just try again. But yeah. Oh, yeah, rock and roll, yeah. Sorry, let me put this... yeah, I'm doing okay. I really do want to get back into... right, that should work now. Okay. Yeah, I really want to get back into game development, but I'm going to kind of go slowly. So I've done a little bit today. So I think it's a game. In fact, let's see if I can show it off. Right, I just want to make sure that I don't accidentally... In fact, I think I can go on to Windows mode. In fact, if I just go like that... yes, okay, we're back in. Right. So... It's, yeah, like I say, it's going to be a simple-ish game. It's a game that hasn't really been... yeah, it's a game that, like, kind of, I thought no one's actually done it yet. No one's actually come up with this idea. So I like the idea of having a sort of technical, timing-based game, like kind of like a top-down platformer sort of game, but it's largely about, like, timing. And when you die, you don't just, like, lose a life. You go back quite a long distance, so you've got that sort of, like... How do I say that? That sort of stomach in your mouth kind of panic as you go along. What about yourself? What have you been up to? Yeah, so it's still loading up as we go. And like the slight problem is... yeah, no, so I do apologise. It was a little bit misleading. I was playing... I forgot to actually... I was on Curiosity, then I did a bit of game dev. But I kind of want to... I still want to actually... Like, we can actually have a bit of a pause because I'm at a really tricky part in Curiosity. So we'll get back to that in a little bit. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Fair enough. I think, like... and how is all the, like, 3D printing stuff going? So let's see if I can... I mean, this is really, really basic at the moment. Because it's going to be partly also, despite everything, it's going to be kind of story-driven as well. There is going to be an overarching story. This is a game that I worked on a little while ago. I'm also trying to work out, I think, like, I've got too many things running because it's everything's going a little bit choppy at the moment. But so what I'm working on at the moment is, like I say, it's a very basic thing, and there's going to be like a lot of like simple levels, and when you get hit, that part of the fun is you're going to go a certain distance back, and there's going to be a little mini game that's going to essentially prevent you from going too far back. But if you kind of fail it and you get things wrong, it's going to add more to the panic, and you're like, oh no, and like there can be, and you can sometimes lose everything in one go. Oh wow, that's really cool. I think you showed me a little picture. Oh yes, yeah, I think but yeah. So how's it all going now? So what's it that you've been so what have you been working on, like 3D printing wise lately? But do obviously always feel free. You could, like, even if you wanted to just come in, put the link and then leave, you're always welcome to do that. But yeah, I'll have a little look. See how it's going. Yeah. Yeah, but so what I was working on was this is very sort of, you can queue moves up. So if I knew very specifically I needed to go, say, right 3 times, down 2, and then right 3, I could go 1, 2, 3, and then it would sort of queue up all the moves, so to speak. But what I'm working on now is if you hold shift, it just walks like, you can just hold the button down. And there's going to be reasons why you want both of them. So the error that I was coming across is number one. If I'm holding shift, right? So I'm holding shift right now. But if I suddenly let go, in theory, it should just stop straight away. And I'm not sure exactly why it doesn't. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. 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 Like, because I'm actually genuinely no. But it's yeah. Let's have a look. Oh, right. Well, actually, you know what? That's something that I'll need to do actually at some point, because I yeah, it's like when I'm thinking of sort of presents and stuff, I do like that because I like the sort of personalised stuff as well. That's really really cool. Oh, that is absolutely awesome. Yeah, and like by the way, I was getting them out the other day. The Wormhole Adventurer stuff. I just love them. It's just really cool. Oh, that's really really nice. Oh. Yeah, well played, man. Really really impressed. Oh, oh yes. Hold on one sec. Oh yeah. Oh, oh my god. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Because I think I saw this one. I think I saw, like, this is like the best way of, like, essentially it's kind of like you could almost have a small present within it. But yeah, so what I'm probably going to do at some point is start getting, because I do like these puzzles. This one here, I think, is one that you actually got me earlier, which is brilliant, by the way, because that's one where you could be stuck on for ages and then just suddenly work it out. I love that. The barrel, like, is it a mission? How difficult is it to print something like that? Because that's got to be, have you actually got to print it separately and then put all the pieces together? Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna, oh, very nice. I mean, all of this, like the detail though, I didn't know that you could actually have that much detail when it comes to 3D printing. Like, I just didn't know it could be that sort of particular. That's really cool. And yeah, wow, oh my gosh, you've got loads of stuff. So is this actually in aid of the because I was seeing you playing Euro Truck, and there's, I think, is your company in Euro Truck called Lekia Logistics? Ah, it's printed in pieces. Ah, fair enough. Yeah. It was Euro. Yeah, I think it was Euro Truck. It was an American truck, but yeah, I seem to remember you actually able to get your own sort of logo on it, which is quite cool. Oh wow. Oh, that's really really cool. Oh, a gyroscopic fidget spinner. Kind of want to get it just to know what that is. How does that even work? Oh, that's really cool. Right. Okay, I'm gonna. Right. Just. Yeah. Right. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's really cool. I love it. So. So sorry, just catching up. The virtual truck company on Trucksbook is Lakia Logistics. If you get the name, you can join the. Oh yes. Now, if I'm honest, right, I'm not like that keen on any of the. Is it so? Hold on. When you say Trucksbook, do you mean Euro Truck Simulator? Or is there a whole thing called Trucksbook? Overall, I'm not like. It's this slight problem, and I think I might be in the I might be in the minority. I'm not sure, but overall, when it comes to games, I always prefer games that sort of take you out of reality. Anyway, what we can do though. Oh, it's a separate app that listens to Euro Truck Simulator 2 for complete jobs. Oh wow! Okay, wow. Oh, that's really cool. But yeah, like, because like whenever I play a game though, I always want to, I always feel like it needs to be some sort of fantasy or takes me out of reality. Whereas whenever I think of Euro Truck Simulator, I just think, oh wow, well if my job was being a trucker, then this would be perfectly simulate that. But we can actually, while we're here, we're going to quickly create the problem that I don't know how to solve at the moment. So I've got I've got my two, like, what I call them my babies, but I've got the Aaron script and the Mover script. Now, the the Aaron script is like essentially sorts out all of the animations, right? Yeah, I don't know why that goes all choppy, but it sorts out all the animations, right? If I go like, let's just say I'm facing this way and I press left, it means I'll face left. But I've actually got like, just purely because I'm planning to do an idle animation, I've actually got, you can see there, it's actually swapping between two different frames. They're the same picture, but that's so when I make an idle animation, there will be one occurring, so it won't be too hard to execute. It's like, it's me sort of forward thinking. But here's the problem, right? I can do that, I can walk and it's no problem. But if I'm holding shift, the sort of auto run, right? Then it brings up an error message. And it's something that I haven't quite, and I haven't quite worked out. Like, in trying to fix it, I created an infinite loop twice on two separate occasions, and I was like, oh god, I'm feeling properly rusty at this point. But we're going to have a quick look. So the reason that it's creating this error message is because, for whatever reason, and there is a good reason as to why this is... Wait a sec. Oh, I think I... Yeah, sorry. No, I'll be able to make it bigger. Don't worry. So we're going to get it, a little bit bigger. That's all right. But I'll show you the problem. So what's happening is when we're moving, there's a sort of, I think, now that I've just said it out loud, I think I know what the problem is. I think, so this is a private eye enumerator, and if I am holding shift, actually, it might be a bit too big because I can't quite, and let's see, sorry, let me just try and make a bit more sense. So let's go right back from the beginning. Over here, we've got something called smooth moving, which is the ability to keep moving. So if you're holding right, shift and right, it means you continuously move right instead of just moving right one tile. And so during the update, I've got while smooth moving, so smooth moving equals either left shift or right shift. So this is basic code. I'm obviously going to make it look a little better than this at some point. And if you have smooth moving, the cued directions count. We're basically just going to delete the cued direction, because that is when you don't have smooth moving, you can cue your moves up, right? But obviously that's not relevant when you're doing this. So it then essentially checks for any key input, like the WASD keys, and then brings you over to this one, and like does the moving, right? So it checks to see if you're alive. So if you're not alive, then if alive is equals false, then it just returns, and then it's going to add a move direction. That's kind of slightly by the by, but yeah, so it adds a cued movement direction, and then if it's not moving, we're going to move. Yeah, and this is the bit where it gets a bit confusing, is, and I've done a bit of sort of back and forth, and I realise I'm trying to do too much in one go, but I'll try and sort of speed up. I'll speed up a little bit. So we're starting a smooth moving equals here, and so if the smooth moving is activated, then we're just going to move an individual space in the direction that you are currently holding. And this bit here, let's just go to the definition. If you're currently holding W, D, S or A, then it will do the corresponding direction. Otherwise, it throws back pause. So smooth moving, the thing is the purpose of smooth moving, in fact we can still check it now, is oh no, hold on, I've created an error message. Yeah, but I can do it. It won't be difficult for me to show you. So the purpose of smooth moving is, I couldn't really think of a good word to call it. I've called it smooth moving, but the purpose of it is, yeah, sorry, for some reason my computer's, it might just be because I've got got another game on the background, but the purpose is like if smooth moving isn't on, then I actually need to tap each individual tile to move in the direction. So it's like I'm pressing A to go left and then D. And the default is going to be smooth moving off. So I need to individually type each letter, like I have to tap it. So I can't hold A. If I hold A, which you can't see, but you're gonna have to trust me that I am, it will still just move that one. And this is the purpose. So whenever you have any technical movement where you're like, oh, I need to go down 2, right 2, down 2, then this is what. But if ever you've just got a long distance you want to cover, you don't want to just keep tapping D. What you want is to be able to hold Shift and just hold A, and it will just like move over. And all of this kind of works. So I'm holding Shift right now, and I can just hold for as long as I like. But the bit where it gets a bit confusing is when I'm holding Shift and I run into a wall like this, it brings up an error message. And what it's doing is... yes, they both work. I suppose I can't really... It's quite difficult to show you. But but I think so. I haven't actually tried left shift, to be honest. I just kind of assumed it would work. But let's just double check. So this is without smooth moving, and also we can check just so that we're still in the same sort of mindset. This little boolean here, which is really, really small. I can't actually make it any bigger. I think here, sorry, is smooth moving. So if I just hold shift, oh, hold on. If I hold shift, you can see the tick is on, and I let go. So while it's on, I can move as long as I like. Oh, in fact, another thing that I'm going to sort of check as well. So even though it, that's interesting. So that's 1,000 there, right? I just want to check. Is this always 1,000 here? And does this number go up? Let's just have a look, see what's happening. Yeah. So, so like what's essentially happening is when I run into a wall, it's saying face that direction, right? And it's literally, there's no time for it to breathe. It is essentially just saying infinitely just face that direction and do the animation. So if I press play again, this Aaron script is the one that does the animation. So let's see if I can. Oh yeah, so that's always 1,000. But like you'll see that this whole int thing here is to determine, to make sure that like essentially each animation is given a separate number so that you can easily cancel it. There was a good reason as to why I've done this. It made a lot of sense and it's been completely fine. But the problem is as soon as we run into a wall, that chum in instantly becomes 1,000 and it's like we've tried to do this animation 1,000 times in a row, like in an instant, and then we've got an error message. Okay, I've learned something as I thought it would just set it as yes, I believe so, yeah. So as it is, it's essentially trying to check for 1,000. Let me just check one more very quick thing. If I want to just recreate this error message one more time, and with the face direction animation, so like when it's actually idle, it's still kind of like it's essentially trying to do that animation 1,000 times, or it's trying to do it infinitely. I haven't given a sort of yield return. So I think if I do a yield return null at some point, why is that not working? Okay, let's try again. If I do a yield return null at some point, I believe maybe that will give it enough breathing space. And I probably shouldn't use that sort of terminology. But let's go create. Oh yeah. So if I did that, what's actually happening over here? So yeah, so none of these booleans are on. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so let me experiment with something. Right, unfortunately, this is a little bit too big. I can't quite. I might have to zoom out just a little bit. Let's try and work out. So if we go over here, in fact, I've got a function that's called face direction. It's this one here. Okay. So if I go find all the references here. So when you first summon, it makes sure that he's facing down, which is fine. So it sets his direction to be facing us down, and it does the downward animation. I'm trying to work out all the times that we're doing this. So now moving individual space, it's essentially checking to see if, in this case, say left, right, or up is a walkable tile. If so, then it's going to play this whatever direction animation, and then going to move to that point and then change the current XY position, right? So all of that makes sense. But if the tile isn't walkable, it's just going to face it in that direction. Now, what I thought would be good would be now this doesn't work and it creates an infinite loop, but I thought so if the tile is walkable, brilliant, do all of this to animate and move in the right direction, fantastic. Otherwise you're just going to face this direction. Now my plan was, if I go into this code here, I was thinking, I can be very clever. I can say if direction facing is equal to the current direction, then we don't need to play this thing. So we can just go return, right? And that seemed fine, because that means that even though this function could be done a bunch of times, it won't have to play this 1,000 times in a row, which was all fine until I did that, and then it just created an infinite loop, and I still don't really know why. However, now that I said this out loud, hold on, there. So, if I were... So this is the move jack routine. So at the end of it all, it then faces the direction. What direction facing is that? Oh, yes, okay. In fact, do we even need... Oh, I've got an idea. Right. Let me just try that. This might fix it all. Maybe we didn't need this. I don't know why this was here in the first place. Right. Let's just give that a try, because I think it might be because it's trying to do that. Yeah, let's give that a try. Right, now, are we going to create an infinite loop? Is the question. Right. Let's go. Okay. You know, when you kind of look at it, because it's been a little while since I've looked at this code, because I think it was sometime last year I was working on the game, right, yeah, okay, again, I don't know why it's so choppy, but so we've got the run there. Okay. Right, so this is the issue that I've run into. Now I might have to work on this another time. As you can probably tell, you might not be able to tell from this point, I have created an infinite loop and everything has stopped working. Alright, so it doesn't matter what I click here, I can't click exit, I can't do anything. And somehow that has happened. The only actual thing that I changed was that. And I have no idea. It's something that I'll probably have to do off stream, I think, because it's something where kind of I don't think it's anything too complicated. It's just I've now created that infinite loop 3 times. And for the life of me, I have no idea why. I mean, I think hypothetically, if I were to go yield return null, I don't think that would create an infinite loop, although I don't think it would cleanly focus everything. So now I have to close this. Sorry about this. Task manager over there, ends task. We could, well, I think, let's try to see if it works. I'm just intrigued as to if it will work if we just have that yield return null, because that will at least stop it doing it a million times in a quick instance. But I'm not sure. Let's give it a try, and then I'm probably going to just go back to a bit of curiosity. But I do like it. I'm glad I'm finally kind of getting back into game development. And because I worked on this code a little while ago, I'm still trying to sort of get to grips with just with coding again, which is nice though. But now all this is loading up, we're gonna just test to see if that one little change that I've made, where we've got yield return null, is going to fix anything. Or is it going to create another infinite loop? If it does, then that's fine. That's fine. Actually, that's a good point. I know it's obviously been a while since you've done coding, but how long has it been since you've since you've accidentally created an infinite loop? it's like my debut back to. It's like, oh, are you ready? Are you ready to go back to game dev? Are you ready to smash it? Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Oh, infinite! I've created an infinite loop 3 times. I have no idea why. Right, so let's go like that. Let's see how this works. So we've now all we've done is put that there, so that way it will stop it doing it over and over. And in fact, why don't we have a little debug.log saying whoa, right, just to see how many times we see that whoa. Yeah. It's like, if ever you, I mean, never do this, but never write this. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's something like that. Yeah, I mean, it's like, while, okay, we're going to use every bit of computing power to solve something that's impossible. Okay, while, semicolon, everything goes horribly wrong. Right, okay. Let me stop and then try again. Because this might work, but I have a feeling. So what it'll do is, so yeah, here we go. So we can actually see this little debug message saying "whoa" every time we bump into. Oh, okay, no, everything's fine. And then if we go again, it creates another one, which is fine. Now, if we hold Shift, let's go clear this for now. Let's just see how many. If we create a bunch of them. Oh, I think we fixed it, you know. Wow. Okay, we have actually fixed it. Yeah. No, I'm not going to test that, but I'm going to assume that's a really terrible thing to type in. So, yeah, so we have actually fixed it. Now, the only thing which, and I'm not even super sure if we need to do this, is, and I think I know why this is the case. It's just, not that I necessarily am against this, but if I'm holding, so what I kind of want to do as well is have the ability that if I'm holding right now, actually, interestingly enough, I mean, I've got it somewhere on YouTube. It's quite funny. I don't know, when I was making Rumpletown, I don't know if you remember, there was a particular moment when I I wanted to like essentially locate a particular animation, and it was just of one of the bosses that kind of moves up and down like an idle animation. But I forgot to actually put the address of where it was. So instead, it literally opened up every single sprite I had and cycled through an animation of literally all, like, thousands of sprites. Yeah. I love that. It's like, here is the best way. It's like, this is going to be a great prank. Open every single executable you have now, instantly. Now, what we've got to do, so at the moment this works well. The thing that I kind of want to do is while we are holding down a button and we press shift, do I want to make it so that it suddenly starts moving? Also, if I'm holding shift and moving, do I want to make it so that when I let go of shift, that's something that we've got to work out. I think I'm quite happy with this for the time being. Yeah, so I think I'm kind of okay with this. Because at the moment, like I say, I don't know if I'm in love with this, but if I'm holding shift and then pressing right and then I let go of shift, then it still continues moving right. And I think I know why that happens. And I think as I sort of develop and make the game more, I can change that. But at the moment, I'm okay with it. Right, you know what? I'm going to stick with that for the time being. We have kind of fixed the problem. The only bit which feels a bit bad is the fact that it's doing this particular function like over and over, and it just goes to definition. Yeah, and in fact, let's just do one little thing I want to do very quickly. What happens to the my integer? Because this integer over here should tell me this one here how many animations are going on at once. And currently there is technically one, so that's the one there. So it flickers very quickly, which is, yeah. So I'll try and, it's not clean, but it still works, so I'm kind of okay with that. Right, okay, we'll go back to cat-based rage game. But the reason that I'm playing this game, on top of all the other reasons, one, I'm actually really enjoying it, but number two is I want to get into the mindset of a rage game. A game where it's like, oh no, this is tough. You know, you're going to have to fail a lot of times to get it right. So if we go back over there, options, let's go full screen, apply. What have I done? Okay, all right, I think we're fine. I think we're still fine. Somehow, right? Okay, can we still hear it? My screen is giving me quite a bit of grief. If I go that. All right. Huh. All right. I think we're back in. Okay, that was a little weird. Right. So where are we at? So we kind of want to get to. Yeah, this was the bit that we were struggling with, because I'm going to get to that bit there. And I don't know where to go after there, because there doesn't seem to be any obvious place to go. Do I have to go? No. I think we go there. Do I actually just put a cat? No. No, let's just... No, this is going to be another experimental try. This will take multiple attempts, I reckon, so we're going to use one here. So what that basket means, it means if I fall... Right. Okay, right, that's why we had that. Right, unfortunately I have to wait till I've landed before I can... Right, yeah. Right, I have to wait till I've landed, sorry. Right, Yeah, I'm kind of glad I put down that cat basket, because what that basket means is it means that once I'm actually stationary on stationary ground, I can fall asleep and go back to where I was. What I'll probably do as well, now that I'm thinking it out loud, I'm going to quickly close a few things because it feels like my computer's giving me a little bit of grief, but that should be okay. No, that'll do for the time being. Right, okay. Sorry, for some reason I'm getting really bad frame rates. Here we go. Okay. Right, let's go to sleep again. Right, and we can try and work out how we're supposed to do that, because like with here, there was some like things you can jump on to get around, but with this one it didn't feel like there was anything I could cling on to. Okay. So I can do a sort of wall run to get there. And I mean, in theory... Yeah, okay. Alright, now hopefully I can find something to fall onto. Oh no, maybe not. Okay. Alright. I might be here for a little while. Okay. I didn't even think about that. I genuinely didn't. I don't think so. But can I go over the top? That might be the case. I'm going to assess how high the jump is. I didn't even think about that. I just assumed it was a bit too high. But that genuinely could be the case. Let's give it a try. Right.
I heard that wrong. No.
Because it feels like I can't jump that high, but let's just... No, I think that feels way too high. It feels way too high. So... I've got to see if there's any sort of outside... I mean, can I land on that thing over there? I guess we give that a try. No, that's never... No, okay, forget that. Alright, okay. Come on. Yeah, the problem is I don't... There's not even anything solid... There's no solid ground underneath it, so I have to... have to fall every way. By the way, if you're playing this game if you're really a proper maniac when playing this game, you can choose to not have checkpoints. So that would hypothetically bring me right back to the beginning of the game. And bear in mind, it's taken me roughly 12-ish hours to get this far with checkpoints. So this is a game... Oh, unfortunately, I'm right in the water, and because you're animated in there, I can't sleep. So I need to get to solid ground and then try again. Yeah, that's an interesting problem. Like, oh, maybe. I think what I need to do... I think I need to do a wall run and then get the other side and sort of jump around the wall. Because the wall run is quite a difficult mechanic to get to... Oh. Right, okay. I think we're okay. It shouldn't be quite as bad this time. I have a feeling... No. Okay. Apologies. Right. Right. I keep hoping that I'm going to land on that cloud, but I don't think I will. No. Yeah, because the problem is if I landed on solid ground, I wouldn't have to wait for this every time. It'd be quite a quick retry. But yeah, I think if with that black thing, if I can kind of jump one side of it and then wall run along and then get to the other side, wall run, and then try and land on it, like maybe I got a chance. Right, okay, let's just be a little bit more careful. Right, so we're here at the moment. Okay. No, not quite. Oh, however, that guitar, I could have made that guitar if I was on the other side. Okay. No. Right. I think it might be that guitar. I didn't feel like... Because it felt like I might have been able to jump on that guitar at some point. Right. Okay. Yeah, sorry this isn't giving the best view of the game. This game really is fun. It genuinely is. I'm not giving it the best promotion right now. But,
Hey, cat.
Right. Okay. Let's go. I was thinking. Oh, I was thinking over and land on. Yes, I know. The only problem is like the highest you can jump is like that high, which isn't high enough to go over the top of it. I mean, I could definitely give it a try. You know what? Like, huh? Hang on. How did I land on? How did I almost land on that guitar? That can't be right. No. You know what? Let's go give it a try. Okay. Ah, it's not quite enough. Now you can grapple there. And then you can try and... yeah, I mean the only problem with that is that's just there's no consistency to that working. It's like, do you just hope for the best? I might have to look at the internet at some point. Yeah, because what you kind of need... Oh, hang on. Yeah, maybe around the... So, if I was to try and recreate the scenario... yeah, because I think over the top you just can't jump high enough. Yeah, no worries, man. But could I sort of like... Oh, maybe that's it. That's what you got to do. You kind of got to jump around like that. I mean, that's going to be really tough. Let's just see how viable that strategy is. Because maybe if you've got the camera angle right... Let's just see where it runs into. Oh, that does not... I'm not convinced that's going to work. Let's give it a try, though. Nah. Nope. Okay. Alright. What if I go this direction this time? No. Yeah, I'll probably have to... I'll have to just look at to see how it's done. Like, because, I mean, obviously, technically, if I do wall run, then you can kind of make height sometimes, but it's very difficult to. You can make enough height, and then you can kind of go over the top, and it can, but there seems to be no consistent way of that working. So... like, it's like, because I want to kind of get a strategy. Oh, what is that?
You ain't supposed to really break a leg.
Huh. Is anyone else seeing that? What is that? Is this a glitch? I mean, is this a glitch that's feeling sorry for me? Is there going to be a cutscene that's going to show like a small little video? It's like, oh, this is how you're meant to do this jump. Right. Oh. Modesty. Don't know what that is. I think I do know what that is. Now I say it out loud, I think I do know. Yeah. Can I switch that off? Oh, that is really funny. Oh my gosh, there was speculation that they were going to do that. Right. Oh, okay. All right. So now we've got the right. I think you have to. It feels like I might be able to just do a wall run and go all the way around it. Yeah, it's gutting that I have to try this over and over. Okay. Right, that might be it. Because it felt like I sort of glued to the wall as I walked around it. And that might be the technique. That's still going to be really difficult, but at least that might be how we're meant to do it. Okay. Right, let's just get the timing right. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Nope. Okay. I think we'll... Yeah. Like this, there might be... Yeah. I'm going to try a couple more times. But yeah, because I'm one of those where... Like, one of those people where it's like kind of... I don't mind having done a really difficult jump. But, like, at the moment, it's seemingly, like... it's seemingly impossible. And I seem to remember even when I was watching Grand Pooh Bear try to do that, it was it looked really difficult as well. But we'll see. Yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, like, that is part of the nature of a rage game. Now, as it is, I've got like, yeah, and I do apologise, like, because I know that the thing which is, it's not normally as bad, because normally there's going to be another ledge that's like a little bit that you just land on, whereas this particular area seemingly doesn't have. See, right. Let's try and work this out, because if you look, right, the next one along, right, has a wall, so you can sort of jump on that wall, do a wall run, and then you can kind of get to the next one, which looks difficult but sort of achievable. Whereas this one has just got nothing. So what if I sort of, yeah, because it's also, and now to try and understand the mechanics, I'm going to try and explain. As you're wall running, you can sort of jump, you wall run, you kind of generally fall, but if you jump, you can then get a bit more height. But then what normally happens, what you want to do is turn around and then, but quite often you jump and then you turn the opposite direction and then you're miles away from it and then you're losing height again. So it's me trying to understand the like mechanics. Now, what I could do in theory, but I mean it feels pretty impossible, is if you sort of jump, if you try to sort of hang on, you can hang on to a ledge, but the problem is you can only hang on for about a second or so, and there's no easy way. So I was thinking technically if I was hanging on to, I still don't think that's the way forward. So the way which feels like the only way which I can really work it out would be, which I'd have any chance of doing it, is if I did a wall run, tried to get another lucky wall run to go over the top, and then just hope that I can land on a note. Yeah, you can see what happens. It's like I want to kind of go. So, whereas if I can turn that way, that's what I wanted to do. Oh my god! Okay, all right, okay, all right now. Okay, this isn't as bad, I don't think. Okay. Oh, hold on. I wonder if this is just where we need to go, or is this just all the way back? I think this is just all the way back. Okay, at least... Right, so when we get there... Hold on. Just a sec. Oh, no. So, I think I could just do a run, wall jump, and try and get back. Oh, no, I would want to land on that box, and then that would be okay. Okay. At least we've kind of assessed that, so I can actually do this without too much issue. Right, so we now roughly know what we're doing, but yeah, this is really, really difficult, because it's landing on the note afterwards is the hard part. So okay. Yes, that's what I wanted. Okay, right, now we're on top. Now, unfortunately, the falling mechanics are a little bit slow, so I've got to really, this can be hard to time. Oh, no. Okay, all right. Okay, now all I'm looking to do, yeah, so you can see you can get some height. Right, so now I can actually just not have to wait for the animation this time. All right, so, yeah, so getting to the top seems like the way forward there. There's got to be an easier way. No. Right. Okay. All right. We're making a bit more progress. So what I need to try and do is, yeah, if I can get onto the top, that's like my best position to be in. It's just really unfortunate there is no other ledge other than, and sometimes you literally are in the water. I don't want to end up in the water itself. It just takes, yeah, it's... Right, here we go.
Come on. Even I'm feeling bad about that one.
Man. Okay. Right. Okay. So wall run, jump, wall run, jump. That's just so awkward. Yeah, it'd be nice as well if I could sort of like, because there's a sort of zoomed out position that you can get, but you literally have to keep your finger on the down on the D-pad, and like it'd be nice to be able to just kind of like toggle it, but you don't have any options there. It's only either on or off. Oh no, I'm right in the water. Let's see. Let's see if I can. If I'm holding up, so I hope I don't land. Because when you're in the water, you can't rest. Okay, yeah, that's good enough for me.
Nah. You got off beat.
Yeah, okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. Oh, no. Right, okay, hold on. We might be able to just save the big drop. If I can land on something solid. Yep. Okay, right, we're fine. All right. Yeah, I think when I when I do like reflect a bit later, I'm going to try and find out how you're supposed to do this jump. You know, could there not just be like a little floating ledge that I can jump on and then go round? That would be okay. Okay. All right. The reason I kind of want to get back on that note, the circle part of the note. Oh, close. All right. Okay. We might be able to bring it back. Okay, right. That felt pretty good. So if you do a direct jump up, you can almost do it from one wall jump. Okay. Right, let's do it this time. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get it consistent, and I'm gonna be embarrassed at how long it took me to get to do it like this in the first place. Right, so we're holding our jump now. There and then up there. Okay, that's fine. All right, so I think I slightly overcooked. So about now. Okay. So now, how do we do that? I think I do a long jump over, and then. Ah, no. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, that I just jumped on the lamppost. Okay, that's fine. All right. I mean, do I do the same technique to get over that one? I think I do. You know what? I don't need to worry about that side wall. I can do the same technique. That same very, very consistent technique. Okay. It's fine. It's all fine. Right, here we go. So. That's it. Okay. All right, we're just going to line ourselves up over here. Okay, and then despite the fact, right, you know, it's like this game this is what this game has turned me into. It's like, well, no, this works. Okay. All right. Now let's just line ourselves up again. I mean, that can't be how you're supposed to do it. Okay, right, now. Oh, I didn't even think to check where we're supposed to go after this. Oh, it's got to be that, right? Okay, no pressure, but... Okay. Alright, oh dear me. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. No, not going to try and go for that. I'm just going to do a long jump to get that. Yeah, that's no problem. Okay, right. Now, so these notes. Oh, none of this looks easy. None of this looks easy. Right, so we need to. Ideally, I want to jump onto that there. Okay, and then we get onto the vinyl. Ideally. Oh, actually, where do we go from here? Okay. Right, let's see if I can just stabilise on this drum. Oh, okay. So, I guess this isn't too bad. Oh, okay, that's good. I'd be intrigued. I really am intrigued. It's like, is it meant to be that difficult? Right, so we've got two different ways. Now, oh, hold on. I think it's got to be this way. The reason I think it's this way is because it looks like it's heading towards where that band sort of stand is, and I know for a fact that is like the part of this level does have that bandstand. So that's my reasoning. Whereas this way, I'm going to say it's this way. That's my. So, and I think the way which I generally have done this, I'm going to treat this as the clouds from the last level, where you just bounce, stabilise, and then work out. And we just slowly bounce to each drum. This is a lot about. Oh, hang on. We came from there. I think I need to just bounce all the way over on the drums. Oh, although it looks like it just circles round, you get a coin, and then it comes back around here. No, I still think it's the drums. Oh no, these are not. Oh no, right, okay. So they're not quite. All right. Anyway, we got it covered now. We know how to do this bit, which was seemingly impossible before. We just don't want to fall down. So we hold the jump now. That's it. Then line ourselves up. There. Okay, and then we're going to hold our jump. Oh yeah, it's easier when you kind of hang on to the edge, but that's still okay. Okay, now we can land here. Nice big chunky ledges, easy to land on, easy peasy. I still want to kind of land on the circle part of the note. Oh, that's going to cost me. Okay, right, at least we get to practice this bit a bit more. Right. Oh no, that's not quite what I wanted. I can get the camera angle back. We might be able to resurrect this. Oh, what? Hold on. Okay, all right. Yep, it's fine. There was no glitch there. I didn't. That wasn't fluke. Hold on. I'll explain that in just one sec. No, not quite. Okay. So, yeah, that's a good point. So the problem is when it comes to cat beds, like each level, I don't know how many levels there are in this game. There's quite a few, but I'm going to say 8 levels. But this is like the music level. You've got effectively 5 cat beds, and if I do this here, you can see in the top right it says 2 of 5 left, the reason being is because whenever there's like essentially the levels are so big, you've got a limited 5 in between each levels. And so, like, as much as that's an incredibly difficult, like, jumping bit, I think I'm getting better at it. Oh, right in the middle of the water. That's a shame. Yeah, as much as it's, like, it is really difficult to do that, I'm going to find that as I progress further into this level, I'm going to need more cat beds. So I need to try and cover as much ground as I can. And yeah, so that's where sort of like the problem sort of lies. And so it's like it would make a lot of sense to. Ah, that's a shame. No, no, not quite. Right, okay. It's like, oh come on! I can't make that cloud. I can't make anything. Yeah, I need to get a little bit because I can do that jump. It's just the way the wall run works. It's actually a little awkward. It'd be good actually. I'll see if I can try and. In fact, I might be able to do a bit of testing with the wall run to get a bit more confident while I'm down here, because I think I can use that on these mountains that are a bit steep, maybe, just so we can sort of learn. Oh no. Right. Yeah, because the problem is when you're sort of jumping, what you want to do is as you're sort of wall running, you want to sort of jump and then sort of turn towards the wall so you can get another wall run and gain more height. But like controls-wise, it sometimes doesn't turn in the direction that you want it to turn. It turns it in the other direction, which faces you away, moves you further away from the wall, and you lose height. I was really hoping there's going to be a wall here that's going to be too steep for me to climb. Hopefully this is, and we can actually do a bit of a practice. Oh, got a bit of a... Anyway, right. Come on. Oh, no. But yeah, so... oh, no, just be steeper. Right. What happens if we get to the edge of the universe? So, yeah, and the problem is currently... I have used probably too many cat beds so far, but these levels are so hard. It's like there's a certain bit which just requires about like 20 perfect precision jumps in a row whilst there's moving platforms, and it's just it's really hard. Right, let's see if we can get to the edge of reality. Oh. Apparently this game does actually reward exploration, so maybe we might find something that's going to be great. Again, all I actually want to do is just find a good solid wall where I can test my wall jumping magic. Okay. Oh, am I actually going back into... Yeah. No, that's not even going to help, is it? Right. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Okay, let's try again. Haha. Oh, no one saw that. No one saw that. This isn't an embarrassing fall of shame. This just imagine that I got that jump. Oh. No, not quite. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let's at least try and get ourselves away from the water. Yeah. But yeah, this is it's really tough jump. Is there any walls anywhere nearby? Oh, you know what? Let's use that. Those rocks, I think I can experiment on. Right. Oh, well, this is going to take me a while. Ugh. Oh, why did I commit to this? Okay, right. Because I want to get better at those jumps. Although I did actually do that jump okay, I just went over the top. It might actually... Hold on. I don't know if I'm actually making any progress. I think... Is that where the... I think that might be where it stopped. Oh no. It's quite difficult to work out if I'm moving. Because I think that's just the water moving. Is this getting any bigger? Is this one of those... Is this one of those optical illusions where I'm actually staying perfectly still? Because it's going to be particularly depressing if I'm actually making progress. It's just, it's so slow. I think I am. I just thought you swam faster than this. Maybe that is... I'm going to say yes. Right, we're getting there. Okay. Because if nothing... right, here we go. Yeah, I just didn't think... I'm pretty sure you normally swim faster than this. Anyway, we did make it. Again, all of this is just so that I can sort of experiment with my wall running. Right, okay. So, we have a wall here. Now, what I want to do is jump, wall run, and then sort of turn back on myself so I can sort of zigzag my way up. Kind of. So, wall run there. And I still want to kind of face in that direction as well. So, okay, let's just see if there is actually... Might as well see if I can try and make some progress as well. Ooh. I'm trying to work out if I've been there already. If this is entirely... That's quite a cool screen to look at, though. So, run. Yeah, because it's also like I want to sort of turn back on myself. So there, I want to turn back on myself without like turning that way. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I need to get better at. It's okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I'm actually getting a little better at this. So, yeah, because it's you want to wall run, but still not go in that same like turn. When you're turning, you're sort of facing the wall to turn instead of away. So wall run there towards, and then but then still wait until you've turned all the way round, so you're not going in that same direction. Okay. That's it, yeah. Okay. Because that'd be really useful if I can do that. Obviously, it's easy to just... If you press the R2 to turn too quickly, then you're just going to continue facing that way, which can be useful, but not really useful in many circumstances that I can think of. Because you want to kind of zigzag and go up the same place. Right, so let's try this one. So jump along there, towards, and then back that way. That's it. And then towards, and then back that way. Towards, back. Oh, yeah, no. That's it. And you don't want to face the other way. Haha. So I'm starting to actually kind of get better with this. It's just it is tough. Oh, is this like right back at the beginning? Oh, fantastic. Right, don't worry, I can teleport back. I just want to kind of learn these mechanics slightly better. In fact, right. Let's see. Let's see if we can get all the way to the top here. So, and then towards, and then yep, towards. Okay, not quite. Because yeah, you can kind of see what I'm going for, but it's easy when you turn away from it. That kind of messes everything up. Yeah, that's what I didn't want to do. And I think the way, yeah, that's better. Okay. You know what? I'm getting a bit better at this. I'm actually getting there, you know. Right. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Right. I'm feeling more confident because I think the... Yeah. Right. Let's do it. Let's do it. First time. It's going to be great. Okay. Why does that jump never feel safe? Ooh. Yes, let's go. Okay. Right. One down. Yeah, that's really tricky. Okay. Okay. So now we hopefully have got an easy-ish jump to get over there. And now I kind of want to get on that one. That doesn't feel... That's not an easy jump. Maybe I can kind of get it from there. Ah, not quite. I almost got it back. Because the problem is when you're kind of grabbing over there, you've only got about a second or so to press jump again. But then you just jump in the air and try to land. Okay. At least we didn't lose too much time. Like I'm about to do now. Right. I don't know why I always hope that... right. I always hope I'm going to kind of land on something. Right. Never mind. Right. We just need to avoid the water. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Nice and quick.
That's some disciplined stuff, man.
Right. We got it this time. Okay, that's better. Nice, okay, recovered. Just line ourselves up. Okay. Those jumps are not consistent. Yeah. So I'm glad I'm getting this slightly better. You know, I've done this a few times now. Do we ever like accept that perhaps we won't be able to do it this run and we just get as much knowledge as we can? I think that's probably... That feels like the way forward. So what that means is I'm actually going to... I will put a cat bed down here. So that way, I mean, like, I will need more cat beds to reasonably do this level, but at least I get the knowledge. I can get the knowledge this time, so I can get more... oh, no, hold on. Oh, no. Okay. Right, that's okay. That's why we did the cat bed. Yeah. But yeah, so I kind of want to get better. So this jump here... oh. Where is it? Yeah, so that one there. We want to get to there. Oh, and then we presumably jump to that drum. Does that seem a bit high? No. Fair enough. Right. Nope. Okay. All right. Oh, this is edge of the seat sort of stuff. Okay. Yeah, this jump is just feels a bit cruel. Maybe it's easier to get on the sort of pointy bit of the note because it's technically closer. Right, so now I want to get to that one there and then get to this drum, stabilise on this drum, go to the next one, and then we're going to go onto that spinny chair. Nice, easy, spinny chairs. Okay, now, is this... Yeah, so we're still not sure if all of these drums... I still reckon this is the way forward, you know? So now what we want to do is we want to just jump on one drum and try and stabilise. Because I could try to just go from one drum to the next, but... Right, stabilise. Okay. Alright, that's... Yeah, it's different to the clouds. Oh. Okay. Alright. Wonder where this is. Oh, it's just the beginning of there. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay, so maybe it is. It's not a matter of stabilising, it's a matter of just trying to go from one drum to the next. Okay, why don't we assume that's the really difficult route and the other route's the easy route? And that's the route that you're meant to go. Okay, so we want to get the... Land on the one on the right. Okay. There we go. Right. Yeah, let's say this is the way forward. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I think I can just jump there. Although that, I think I might need to do... Yeah, so wall run, jump, wall run, land on that. Okay, that's not too bad. And we've already discovered how much we love these moving notes that we need to land on. Right, where does that go exactly? Okay, so we're kind of working things out on the fly. I'm really hoping this leads to somewhere useful. Okay, maybe that drum. Oh no. Okay, alright, it brings me to here. Great. Right, right. So given that I'm probably going to... This is more of a knowledge run. It wouldn't be completely unspeakable to just use my other cat bed, except that we're not going to do it this time, and use the continuing knowledge, because this looks like I'm going to fail multiple times. Right, where does that actually go? Does it... Feels like, oh, I need to land on that, to jump on that, and then jump on that to get on that vinyl. Okay. All right, maybe this isn't too difficult, but yeah, let's go put our last cat bed down. Okay. So no, this probably isn't that difficult. So where's the next note? Oh, where is it? Okay, that's not too bad at all. And then... Okay. I probably didn't even need a cat bed there. Oh well, at least we're sort of, you know, we're making some psychological... right, all traffic. Right, all traffic, that implies that we need to go this drum route. Oh, is it that one? That's where we need to get to. Okay. So I just need to line myself up and then hold all the way up. And we should be able to get there. Right, big drum. A big drum that isn't... right, okay. Vinyl to vinyl to vinyl. Oh, on to moving stuff. Then there's another platform. It's fine, it's fine. Why would anyone complain and say this is too hard? I think they're making it too easy. Like I say, I'm always complaining. I'm thinking, God, why did they make this game so easy? That's what I'm always complaining about. Okay. I think I can make the diagonal jump. I'm not going to try that diagonal. I'm just going to go 1, 2. Right, now I know what to do this time. Okay. Right, now I did see a cat bed somewhere, but I don't think I can get to that. I feel like just kind of accept that I'm not going to get there. Right, now, is this going to be relatively easy platforming? I think this is going to be relatively easy platforming to get to that drum, and then we'll see where we go from there. And let's assume that this is the way forward and we're not going back on ourselves. There's no other place to go, is there? No, that's fine. One. Okay. That was not too bad. Okay. Alright, 1, 2. I don't think I need to jump on those notes. It's either I've got to try and get to that drum, or I've got to try and land on one of those notes. Oh, I don't know. So it's either that drum there, where my crown is kind of currently on. So it's, yeah, vinyl to vinyl. I don't think I can get to that. I'm going to say that I need to get to that drum, but I can't quite calculate the distance, so... Oh, yeah, that's fine. Oh, no. Okay, alright. Oh, okay, come on. What's in? Right, okay, we're fine. Right, we've still lost a bit, but I've still got to do this incredibly terrifying, gut-wrenching bit again, but that's okay. Right, so hopefully I should literally just be on top of the other place, so I can just keep my camera angle like this. Right, and then this, I think I can just get to the edge over here. And then when it gets small enough... Oh, I needed to be running. Okay, never mind. Right. Okay. Yeah. Right, I think there is a cloud here. Yes, that's good. Right. Yeah, I think you can make that jump by running. Let's just wait for the next one. Okay, so we can just wait to be on top of the next one. Because yeah, the notes get sort of smaller. Now, where is the vinyl? The vinyl's over there. Oh, okay. Alright. Maybe I can wait for a bit longer. You know what? I think I was trying to jump a bit too early. I think I can just wait until the note gets even smaller. I think I've got enough. This shouldn't be too bad. Okay. And yeah, I suppose the problem is we've then got a very, very difficult platforming bit, followed by... Oh. Okay, alright. We'll give this one more shot, but like I said, I've used a few too many cat beds, and I need to be a bit more sparing with them. And I'll explain another slight... you know, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a glitch, but I think it's a slight issue with this game. Is when you collect one of these cat beds, it gives you an extra one, and obviously collecting one now would be really useful. Oh yeah, right, okay. I think I can just wait a little bit longer. Oh no, maybe not. Oh really? I'm sure I did make that. Maybe it has to be a running jump. Okay, let's try once more. Yeah, but the problem is let's just say I manage to get my way back to the cafe, save because I've made some progress and whatever, right? And then I reset the cat beds, right? My cat beds will go back to 5, right? But that cat bed that I picked up has gone forever, which is kind of a bit of a pain, because that means that if ever I was to try again, there would be one less cat bed to pick up, and it would be made more difficult. And that's like with the last level before that. That's a problem that I ran into. I got quite far. Right. Maybe we could just jump onto this one now. Okay. I did need to run. I did need to run. So you don't actually need to go on the other note. Right, is this a drum? Yep. Right. Now, is it ever going that way? Let's see where this goes, because at the moment this is just leading to more difficult. Or this might even lead to a way of getting to this area easier later. Because why would we have this area here? It feels easy enough to get to. Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, it's one of these drums. Okay. All right. This is probably the opportune moment to test the wall running. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we've climbed up there. What purpose does this solve? Okay. Alright, well I can't jump to any place over there. I might be able to climb up that drum. Oh, in fact, I can just keep going round. Okay. Got one coin there. I think if I get the... Yeah, I think I can just jump up to that. Oh, no, don't bonk your head on the top. Right, oh, I need to go a bit further back. Right, oh, sorry, this is... Okay. Okay, I think I can get to that. Okay. Okay. It's been a really long-winded way. Oh, if you fall from there, you can land on this. And... Yep, okay. Alright. I don't think I can climb up that drum stand. Okay. So, this is kind of pointless then. It's just a bit of a consolation prize. If you fall. I've got to kind of bounce once to work out where the drums are. Okay, so that is... The vinyl is where I came from. Okay. Right. Huh. Yeah. Right. So, now... Oh, okay. Let's see if we can... Oh, I did not need the camera angle. Ah, no. Okay. Ah, yes, I lost the little bit of vinyl. Just kind of obscured my view at a sort of quite opportune moment. I couldn't quite recover from that. Right. I think we give this one more try, and then we'll probably call it here. So, Oh no, I think this probably will be my last try, but unless I really want to do another try. Because I think I genuinely do enjoy like platforming. I like platforming. I love platforming challenges, you know. It's like one of my favourite games of all time is Celeste. Oh no. Right, no, I think I probably will call it there. Right, but we're getting slightly better. We like when we go again, we're not actually. That's the thing. This is the thing that feels a bit of a pain, but I'm not going to be too annoyed at. Is it says here last save 2 hours ago. Now that's been. I've obviously had it paused while I've been doing a bit of game dev as well. But the reason that I'm if I go quit, right, it will bring me back, and I'm kind of okay with that. I won't have actually. I will have lost that progress. But to be fair, a lot of this game, a lot of it isn't actually saving progress. It's saving knowledge of how to do things. So when I go back, I'll feel a bit more confident in trying to do various different things. So I think I will call it here. Thank you very much, everyone, for sticking around. Lakia, absolutely, it's always been a pleasure as always. Yeah, I'm going to call it here because I'm going to have to have food and get ready for the evening. But let's rock! This has been awesome. Like I say, slowly introducing code back into the thing. I'm looking to properly get back into game dev at some point. I have made a little bit of progress on the game dev and made a bit of progress on this game. I'm learning about like Rage in general. Oh yeah, no, don't worry. Like, oh cool, Albion. I haven't actually played Albion. Is that Albion Online? I remember that being a game, yeah. But no, you absolutely rock and roll. It's been just awesome having you in stream. Yeah, no, you never have to apologise. It's been awesome. Right. Anyway, let's rock. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.